I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots. And
What's going on, guys? Shoky, Heffy,
What's
Now
up?
You Made It Awkward podcast, and today we have a guest in the kitchen. We have a Will. I'm gonna scooch in a little. I know it's tight quarters because our shirts are very tight. So either way, I've known Will for a million years, and we ran into each other the other day, and he said he had something really good to drink, and I said, hey, why don't we bring that over?
Yeah, for
So,
sure.
I'm gonna let you step forward so the camera can hear you a little bit
Yeah.
better. What do we got here?
We got an American white oak beer barrel bourbon brewed by New Holland Brewing Company, the same makers of Dragon's Milk. A very underrated bourbon for what I think it is. So,
You always got to reface the product over here.
my bad.
And see the ring on the towel makes it
Yeah.
easier to look at. So, is this the same bourbon that they tend to age their whiskeys in or their beers in? Like, if you got Bourbon Barrel Dragon Milk, is it kind of a reverse situation?
Yes, it really is. I've been wanting to make the trip up to them to learn their process of it. But it is the same barrels that they use to make the Dragon's Milk. I think they do a round of bourbon and then do Dragon's Milk in the bourbons. And now that they're coming out with two other flavors of bourbon, I think they redo another batch of bourbon in a barrel.
Okay. So it says rested in new oak barrels before 3 months beery slumber. So they put it in new barrels and then they put it in the beer barrels. So for those who don't realize, a lot of bourbon barrel beers are what they say they are. They literally take the beer, age it in an old beer barrel. But this is actually the reverse of that. It's whiskey that's aged in barrels that beer has already been aged in.
Yeah.
Yes, except for the first 3 months where they do new oak aging.
And it's 40% alcohol, 80 proof, and it does say bourbon whiskey finished in oak beer barrels. So they probably just straight oak that, not whiskey at that point. So the irony would be is that they age their beer for a few months in those barrels, toss the whiskey into those barrels, and then put the beer back in the barrels after the whiskey.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, but when you're doing beer.
Well, if you're doing both, you might as well use everything you have.
Yeah, I mean, shit. But you can only age things so far before you're not getting anything out of the barrel.
Exactly.
So, Will, it is yours. Would you like to go ahead and do the honors of pouring?
Sure.
As long as you pour on camera, basically.
Yeah.
Put the glasses right here, and that way we can see the lovely color. Oh, look, it's from the bottom of the bottle pouring. Look at that beautifulness.
I definitely
I need to get one of those little spigot thingies.
You do. I definitely was a bartender for a very hot minute.
I only served at a brewery.
I was a patron of
that'll be
many
you.
bars.
That'll be Jeffy. Okay, so, all right. Cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers.
And we'll do a sniffy. You already know. Interesting. Yeah, you do get the oakiness out of it, but you do smell the beer in a way.
Yes.
And a strong rubbing alcohol smell.
Yeah.
But that is smooth.
It is.
Oh, wow.
Smooth, and you get some very vanilla on the backside.
Yeah.
It's reminiscent, lightly reminiscent of a scotch.
Kind of.
Yeah, a little scotchy. Scotch down into my belly. Definitely should be on a little bit of ice.
It definitely.
Just a hint.
Yeah.
Now that open it up a little.
A couple of drops of water definitely brings out
yeah.
more of the flavor of the vanilla that I taste in it, but
I like that though. I appreciate you bringing that by.
of course. And
I mean, if you happen to leave it here, I won't be mad. Actually, yeah. How about that? How about just give you money for this one, and then you get the new barrel bottles?
Yeah.
Whenever they go up north to pick that up for you.
So you used to get this at Total Wine and More.
Used to could.
Definitely from the South.
Yeah.
But you can't find it here anymore. A lot of companies sent it back to them.
Because it was just sitting.
It was sitting. Nobody knew about it. It's a very underrated bourbon, and it's got an MSRP of $30.
It's not bad.
Yeah, that is shit.
For a decent, everyday, easy sip bourbon, you know.
Can you grab a shot glass out of there? It's on the first shelf.
So, I mean, just sucks we can't get it here. You've got to travel to New Holland, but
so we're gonna go from this really nice whiskey, but as a Letterkenny fan,
to this novelty whiskey.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Let's get going.
So because Will has not had the Gus N Brew, figure I will do you a quick favor. Scooch up a little.
Of course.
Yeah, so that way you're on camera. There you go. We've had it, so we know.
Not terrible.
It ain't shit though.
It is a whiskey.
It is a whiskey. It's not terrible.
No.
I was 100% thinking super rot gut.
No. But it is rye whiskey for sure.
Yes.
And it is Canadian rye whiskey. It is just nothing special. But it's not terrible.
But the label's great.
The label
is amazing. The fact that it is like official from the Letterkenny store, and everything else like that. So I did buy that official. I got the Gus N Brew shirt as well, which the first time I came to trivia, where we hooked up back up again.
Yeah.
That's where I was wearing the Gus N Brew shirt.
Gus N Brew shirt.
And I didn't even know he was a Letterkenny fan. So you're gonna fit right in on the show today, at least.
Yep.
We have buttons.
Oh.
We have Letterkenny drops.
All the Letterkenny
drops. Either way, basically you were saying this is kind of only available there now, right?
It is. It
or
is.
At least outside of Texas.
Yes, you can't get it in Texas anymore. I don't know about more of the northern states, but if you find it here, buy it. It is, in my opinion, a very decent, underrated, entry-level bourbon. You don't get the big bites of other bourbons, especially for the $30 price range.
And I like the particular oakiness and part of the stout that goes into it.
Yes.
Is present, and I like that. I like that a lot. I mean, I've drank the shit out of that. I mean, hopefully I will.
It's my third bottle.
Yeah.
So
here. Yep. All right. Well, guys, make sure you do the like and subscribe thing. Of course, new episodes always drop on Fridays. These taste testing go up whenever they do. Because his mead episode just came out today as we're recording. Also, happy Memorial Day. That is the day we're recording this.
Yes, it is. No rush for the wicked.
No, yep. And, of course, if you want to write into the show, you can do so at NowYouMadeItAwkwardMail@gmail.com. Or if you want to contact us directly through the Facebook page, you can do so there, and you can leave a voicemail. Click the thingy. You know how to leave a message on Facebook. If you don't, how did you find this in the first place? And I guess there's nothing else to say, but
keep it awkward.
Keep it fucking awkward, bud.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats.